Medjugorje, and I'm here with, what's your name?
Fatima.
Fatima. So nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I am from Paraguay, but I'm living in Madrid, in Spain, right now.
Okay, and can you tell me a bit, why are you in Medjugorje actually?
So I didn't know that Medjugorje existed
Mhm.
at all. A month ago, a student that I teach him, he told me that I just came from Medjugorje, and I was like, okay.
Mhm.
1 week after that, and my mother asked me if I wanted to join her to come here to spend the holidays,
Mhm.
and I said okay because I just wanted to be with my mother.
Mhm.
I did it. I thought it was going to be more like a touristic thing to do with her here.
Okay.
I have no idea
Uh-huh.
what I was coming for.
Yeah.
And then she started explaining me a little bit what we were going to do here. And okay, I said, okay, Jesus want me to go there. And
But it was a bit of a challenge. You told me that you were a little bit far away or went away from
yes,
the church. Why was that? Yeah.
I've been like 10 years apart from the images, like the person. It's not a person, it's like I've been away from the church.
Mhm.
I don't know how to say, it's not image or like.
Yeah, no, not away
the-
from the church. Just
yeah,
you
just
didn't
from the
attend
church.
mass, you didn't do confession, kind of, no?
Yes, because when I was younger,
Mhm.
I decided that I didn't see in many in many ways that in different persons actually
Mhm. Yeah.
a coherence between they were saying and what they were practicing
Mhm.
in church and in the religion and what the message of Jesus.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I didn't like that,
Mhm.
and consciously I decided to walk away
Mhm.
from the church,
Mhm.
to not go to mass, to not do confession, to not
Mhm.
like the communion.
Mhm.
And I said, okay, the the one I love is Jesus, the one I love is God, the one I love is Mary. So I will still have a relationship with you, but not with church.
Mhm.
So in my intimacy and in my personal life, I still pray and I still uh, talk with God every day, a lot actually, and me with my guardian angel. I maybe sometimes I even can be like talking with him all the time, but it's funny because I talk to God, to Jesus, like he's my friend.
Mhm.
And when I came here, I didn't went to a mass or a confession for 10 years. And when I came for the mass here, I was like laughing and talking to my friend Jesus, saying like, okay, you wanted me to come here to go to the mass again and to fall in love with all this again,
Mhm.
and to get it again in the way of
The
of,
church,
of the
kind of.
church.
Yeah.
And
How was you also said you went to confession. We are here in front of the confessional.
yeah,
How was that experience?
it was uh, it was in the 31, and I said, okay, I don't want to finish the year without confessing
Mhm.
and without making peace with the church.
Wow.
And I really wanted to make peace
Mhm.
because I said, okay, if Jesus wanted to build this in order to expand or extend his word,
Mhm.
it was for a reason. And I'm not someone to judge what was good or wrong. And maybe I have people in my life that they weren't being current with what they were practicing and what way they're saying.
Mhm.
And there is an old lady. Her name is Maria Dolores. She's from Barcelona. She was in my group in these weeks,
Mhm.
and she told me Jesus don't want us to judge anybody. And I say, okay, maybe I was judging a little bit what I was seeing, and
Mhm.
maybe I didn't like it. And for many years, even it was okay for me not going to church because it was more like easier
Mhm.
just to talk with God in my house. And I say I don't want to finish this year without making peace with the church again. So I actually confessed in that
Oh, let's have a look
confession.
here. Number 9, you said,
Yeah,
no?
yeah, in that one.
Wow.
and
Uh-huh.
and that was the first time as well that I went to the mass after maybe 10 years, and I have like the communion. Is
Yeah.
communion in English as well?
Receiving the communion. And how was the effect of the confession? How did you feel after the confession?
It was great because the father that was talking to me,
Mhm.
um, it was very late actually that night, and he said, I'm so sorry because I'm tired, and I hope everything I say will help you. And he said, Jesus love you just because it is you. And he will love you anyways, no matter what you decide to do. But he wants you to be here as well. And it was the more purest and the more sweet moment that it was a perfect way to make peace with someone. It was, and his name was Michael, and I believe that my guardian angel name is Michael as well, so it was a sweet coincidence as well. And I really felt like I was talking with my friend, and I was making peace with my friend and with his house. And it was very special. And actually, it's a funny story because I was going to be here just for 3 days. Then my mom got COVID, so she's in her room hotel, so she cannot leave at all. We are in separate rooms now, so we have to stay more. And it was funny because I said, okay, you really wanted me to be here and to experience all this by myself, not with my mom saying me, let's go to the mass, because for me to do it by my own. And it was a funny way because Jesus really wanted me to make peace really with the church, and I believe that this was the main point that we were coming here, and he used my mom as a
tool
to
bring
me
you
here. Yeah.
How beautiful. I see you are touched like I was touched when I came here.
Yes, and yesterday I was in the mass. I was thinking, I hope that I don't lose this when I come back there. And then we say for the adoration, and I was like talking and praying, and I thought, okay, if for a moment when I was younger I judged someone because they weren't practicing what they were saying, I don't want to be like that. I want to be like, I practice what I say, and I practice what I feel as well, and what is correct. And I said, okay, because I was afraid like losing again all this, and maybe it was like the emotion of the moment and being here, and the ambient environment that everyone is very special, everyone is praying, and it's like a capsule of faith here, and you get involved in all of this. And I was afraid when I leave Medjugorje that I will lose again this feeling and lose again this attachment to the church again. And I was praying, and I was, okay, please don't let me lose all this. And inside my heart I say, okay, if you really want to be coherent, if you really want to practice what God say, you won't lose it, because you'll still go in Madrid to the mass and everything, and it felt like peaceful. And I don't know, today it was like, Mom, I'm going to the mass, and she was like, oh, so sweet, that's nice. She was very happy. And I think Jesus loved me, and and he really wanted me to be here to, as I say, make peace with his house again. And
how beautiful your testimony. And what do you want to tell people? You touched me. What do you want to tell people about Medjugorje? Like, what is so special? What is it? What is so special about Medjugorje? What is it for you? And what?
I was talking with, I think God put in my way in these weeks many people with a message. Everyone give me a message, like an important message. One guy told me that what he learned here was that God was asking him to have a commitment with his faith, like another level in that relationship, in the faith. And Maria Dolores, the old woman, said to me as well that maybe Lourdes and Fatima is to heal ill people, and Medjugorje is to heal wounded hearts. And for me it was like that, because I have like even if it was a tiny scar in my heart with the church, I feel like that tiny scar was healed here.
How beautiful. Thank you so much for that interview.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.